2025, we are going to change friends. We are going to make new friends. This is actually often captured in our New Year resolutions. If you are going to change friends, there are indicators that will cause the change of a friend. If you are going to make a new friend, I'm sure by now you have spotted someone you want the person to be your friend already. Have you been able to exhaust the indicators to make a new friend and to change a new friend? Why do you call somebody your friend? You are calling somebody your friend because whenever you are in financial needs, they come to your aid. And you are always the person in financial needs. Who told you that person don't also have financial needs? Okay, so please, today we are going to discuss some of the things that we will be getting into 2025 with that can cause our own downfall. There are some friends we have to keep them, others we have to change them. I am not here to tell you that change your friends. I don't know the kind of friends we have, but possibly you may be the problem, and your friend also wants to change you. So today let's learn something more or less like indicators. There are things that if it is not being experienced in your relationship with a particular person that is a friend, then you have all the right to change the person. Okay, and this is the growth mindset. Now, the first thing to look at is someone who listens to you. If you have a friend who listens to you, then on the checklist of why or how you can change friends, that person have passed. But if you have someone who doesn't listen to you, whatever you want to say, the person does not listen. Anytime you want to talk about the person, he's not interested to listen to it. You should know that that person has failed in that regard. Someone who listens to you. Imagine if you go to a hospital and a doctor invites you to his office. In diagnosing you, he's doing something else, chatting on his phone, maybe checking something in the fridge, walking to another room and coming back, the dress room and coming back, the washroom, and he still tells you that, keep speaking, I'm listening. Me and you agree that this particular thing there, he's not listening to me. When he finishes and tells me to go for para, I know that that is my death trap. He's just going to kill me. Because that medicine is not going to cure my problem. Because he didn't listen to me properly. Okay, so when the person fails to listen to you very well, you should watch that friend very well. And then try not to get to 2025 with such a person. If you have family, even if you have your own spouse, and they fail to listen to you, rethink about it. Now, 2, someone who seeks fact before concluding. You have a friend. He goes somewhere. He hears something. He does not seek for the facts and immediately concludes that you are A. Immediately concludes that you've done it. Immediately says that, what are we doing here? You are supposed to watch my back. You are supposed to be my friend. You heard about something. It should connect with something I've been doing before you conclude. It means that is what I've been doing, and you can condemn or conclude that, okay, it is true what I heard about you, but I'm not doing that. But just that you heard it, you have accepted it. How can we be friends? How can we call ourselves friends? Someone who checks facts before concluding is a friend. Don't change the person 2025. Keep that person. The person may not have the financial assistance whenever you have need of it, but keep the person. But the one who even supports you financially yet will not check facts before, you will lose them the next day. So imagine if you have an enemy, someone who wants your downfall, goes to meet this your friend, tells him all kinds of things which are not true, and then you have changed your mind. He just, no, I'm not working with you again. No. That person you call your friend should be able to check facts before concluding. It is very, very necessary. If that is missing, then the person have failed. Now, thirdly, physically, you should have somebody that shows care physically. It is not someone calling you on phone. Hello, hi. No. We human beings were there before social media. We shouldn't consider contact on social media as everything. At least we can get the care on social media handles, maybe Facebook, maybe WhatsApp, maybe just direct calls and all that. But whenever we meet, we should feel that this person cares about us. If that person is not showing that care we need, we should rethink about the person being our friend. And the same thing applies to families. This actually covers everybody in a relationship. Any relationship you share with a person, there should be a physical care the person shares with you. And don't forget, it is the vice versa. If you don't care about me, you want me to care about you. Why? How is that possible? Is it one-sided? It have to be two-sided. You care about me, I care about you. You have a friend this year, 2024. Throughout the year, you have not shown proper care about you, and you still call that person your friend. Please, 2025, don't make that mistake. Don't make that mistake. You too, you deserve something better. That person must show care physically. If there is nothing like that, man, and in English we can say empathic understanding. Is anyone who shows care, it means that they always put themselves in your shoes, so they feel it, whatever you experience. It's vice versa. All right, the next thing is to keep in touch. You have a friend, you hear from him 2 years, 2 years, 3 years, 3 years, or 1 year, 1 year. You never. It is not that the person has traveled. It's not that the person is somewhere that he cannot contact you anymore. The person can always reach you at any time. He's not doing that and still calls you a friend. You should know the extent to which you call that person your friend. Such people, you don't go there the next year or the next month or the next day you meet them. You go and discuss all your issues, all the things you have been through in one day. You are piling everything on the person. Please, the person is just gathering information and he will leave you. You will have a problem with your life. If you don't stay in touch or stick in touch with a person, please mark that person. If the person is Akosia, mark the person's name. I'm sure this is part of the people that I'm going to take them out of my friends list 2025. You see, I'm just trying to make sure that you don't go around taking people out of your life whilst they really merit or they deserve to be your friends. Because New Year resolution, you are making resolutions thinking that someone is the problem, whereas you are the problem. You are not paying attention. So the person must keep in touch. Nextly, is to tell them how you feel. If I can tell you how I feel, you can tell me how you feel. We are friends. If I have to keep quiet because of how you will react, we are not friends. It means that I have to go looking for someone else to tell the person my issue, and you also have to go looking for someone else to tell that person your issue. How I feel, I should be able to tell you. 2025, anybody you have in your life, whilst you cannot tell the person how you feel, it's just that you are a servant to the person, or you are a servant to the person. You are afraid to tell the person how you feel because he will judge you or he will scold you. I don't know. But then, if you have anybody in your life that you cannot tell the person how you feel, please mark the person also. 2025. We end here. We are not crossing to 2026. It ends right here. This is the checklist. And lastly, anyone who is willing to make the tough decision or the tough call, the hardest thing, anything that is so difficult, the person takes it easy to do just because you people are friends. You have to keep the person. But if the person cannot tell you the right thing, or the person cannot tell you the truth, if I call you my friend and I cannot tell you the truth, trust me, I am not your friend. And 2025, you shouldn't cross with me. If I'm your friend, I should be able to tell you the truth, no matter how you feel. Often, friends want to save their friends because they feel that when I tell him, he will be heartbroken. When I tell him, he will feel very sad. When I tell him, he will not be okay, so I have to keep quiet. that person is not your friend. Anybody you call your friend should be able to stay in touch with you. Yes. 2025. If you want to cross with some friends, if you want to edit some friends, then these are the things you need to look at so that you will not make a mistake. Some people deserve to be kept. Other people deserve to be removed. Let me go over again and keep that in mind. First of all, someone who listens to you and someone you can listen to. Keep that person. If this is not checked, mark the person, please. Akosha menu, we are ending our relationship. Now, 2, someone who seeks facts before concluding. Anyone who seeks facts before concluding is a friend, and a friend indeed. All right. Now, anybody, be it mother, father, friend, spouse, whatever, who shows care physically is a friend and deserves to be crossed onto 2025 with. Yeah. And then anybody who keep in touch with you regularly, they know what is wrong with you, they know what is happening to you, and they will not let you go. You don't have to always explain yourself so much because they are always in touch. They know how you feel, they know how you think, they know what you are going through. Last but not the least, anybody you can tell them how you feel and they can also tell you how they feel. They are friends. And the last one, anybody who is willing to make the tough call, to make the tough decision for your sake, to tell you the truth, deserves to be in 2025. That much I do. This is my piece for you. And this is the growth mindset.